Our next award is for Best Revival, and it's for the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Putnam County Spelling Bee is the completely delicious musical, with music and lyrics by the brilliant William Finn and a book by the dazzling Rachel Sheinkin. The revival, directed and choreographed by Danny Medford with subtlety, smarts, and a big, sweet, sensitive heart, captures the spirit of the original, and with the help of a star-studded cast, makes it sing again. Spelling Bee, of course, tells the hilarious, poignant, and eternal tale of the glory and terrors of middle school. And it follows 6 extremely ambitious, proud, and quite eccentric young spelling champions competing as if their lives depended on it for a slot in the National Spelling Bee. And the genius of Spelling Bee and this wonderful revival is that while we're howling with laughter at the urgency and desperation of these very eccentric middle schoolers, we can't help caring about them and worrying about them and wanting them to be okay. I'm not sure why that is, but it may be because we think, as we go about the business of being grown-ups, that we're different from these frightened, proud, and eccentric middle schoolers. But then we go to a class reunion or a revival of Spelling Bee, and we understand with compassion for them and for ourselves that we're not so different and that is not so bad. In fact, it's sweet, it's funny, and it's endearing, and it's worth celebrating. So please help us welcome, to accept this season's award for the Best Revival of 2026, producer Aaron Glick. Aaron Glick. And now to wait for you.
Thank you very, very much on behalf of my fellow producers, Barbara Whitman and Tim Bloom. Thank you to the Off-Broadway Alliance on celebrating this wonderful, wonderful return for Spelling Bee. This is the 20th anniversary, so as we tease, it's technically the 45th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, but we'll continue with the 20th. And I just want to share that when we realized it was coming upon the 20th anniversary of Spelling Bee, there was so much excitement about the title again that with the encouragement of David Stone and James Lapine, we drove up to see Bill Finn and we said, we really, really want to bring Spelling Bee back to New York. And he said, oh, to Broadway. And we said, no, off Broadway. And he made a face as if you know him. He classically gave some of the great facial expressions you've ever seen. And he said, oh, you don't want it to go to Broadway. We said, no, this belongs off Broadway now. There was a renaissance that was going on of bringing these amazing titles back into smaller, intimate spaces where they could reconnect with audiences. And we're so proud and thankful that we were able to do that. Also, a special thank you to our co-producers, especially Nancy Gibbs, who's here today, who was one of the champions of it 20 plus years ago, going from Barrington Stage to Second Stage and then to Circle in the Square. Thank you to the Circle in the Square family for its stewardship all those years ago. And a special thank you to James Lapine and David Stone, who really, really encouraged this all to happen again. To our cast, our crew, our stage management, our general managers at 321 Theatrical Management, all of our swings and understudies who are doing incredible work going on every single night, 8 shows a week, and to New World Stages, who's really just encouraging this incredible happening off Broadway. All of the tenants being in that building every night has so much energy and so much excitement around off Broadway, and we really appreciate this honor and hope to see you all again soon. Thank you and congrats.